It's been some time since the boy can get rowdied up. Now you're wondering, where's the Space Shoe show? When you got a fresh-ass hoodie like your boy got, I had to show it off. You know what? Why I'm ready is I had this on just because I wanted to just show off my sexy hoodie. And then Tramell Jones goes, hold my beer. I got you. Here come the boys, baby. Roll the intro and let's talk about it. Golly. Woo! The vibe is back in the air. You know what I was thinking? And maybe I'm just high on life. Maybe I'm just high on a big W against LSU. Maybe I'm just high on a big 4-star recruit quarterback in Tramell Jones. I don't know what it is, but guess what? I love it. It feels like the letter from Strickland was like a revamp. Like we went and got a new coach without getting a new coach. You pick up what I'm putting down. Remember when Hugh Freeze came in and although they're losing and they're just a whack of shit, pardon my French there, the whole idea was, well, they can sell a hope. They can sell a dream. When the letter came out, and it was as if Scott would just says, forget about those last 3 years, okay? Forget about the record. Let's look forward. Hate me, hate it or love it, but that's what that's how I'm taking it. Dad texted me the other night. He goes, how you feel? I go, we're back, baby. He goes, yeah, 5-5, we're back. And I go, 1-0. 1-0, baby. You know what I'm saying? 3-0 when the game that DJ Lagway starts. Pick it how you want to put it. I'm fired up, boys and girls. Smash the like button, subscribe. Tramell Jones locks it in. If you're new to this, we haven't talked much recruiting. It's been quiet on the forefront. Okay, we're going to talk about what this does for the class, take a look at some of his film. We're going to get sexy with it. We're going to get just downright nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? Tramell Jones was committed to FSU. There was a lot of hype, a lot of sexiness going on a few months back that we could flip Tramell Jones. FSU got a little worried. They started panicking, get a little arms are heavy, vomit on a sweater already. Mom spaghetti, they're nervous. But on the surface, okay, anywho. And then him and Samuel Thomas had to shut down the recruitment because FSU was losing it. Well, FSU done did lost every game since. They had to force their players to stay committed. Peyton Joseph, I'm talking to you. Okay, here we go. They lost every game this year, okay, including the California game. They're 0-10. And now they fired their OC and DC. And these kids are like, you know what, I'm out. It's in shambles. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. FSU doesn't know what's going on here. So Tramell Jones decommits. I know they got crystal ball for another quarterback. You could see the writing on the wall was already happening that Tramell Jones like, I got to go find somewhere else to go. Okay? Someone Thomas, though, it's what comes along with Tramell Jones. It's what's got me fired up. And nothing to take away from Tramell Jones. We know where our hands lie right now, and that's with our Lord and Savior, DJ Lagway. But how, and here's my thing. Austin Simmons ran away because he didn't want to be part of the competition. Tramell Jones goes, I want to be a part of this. I want to grow with this. I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm seeing what Ryan O'Hara and Napier, how you guys develop these quarterbacks. I said it today. I said it in today's show this morning. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Go check it out. But watch what Lagway has done from the spring game until now. Okay? Dialed. Progress. Moving forward. Okay? That's what Lagway has done. You trying to tell me that you guys don't notice those things? I'm cool sitting for a year, watch DJ do his dang thing. Hell, he might even sit 2 years. But that's okay, because when it's my time to shine, a.k.a. Tramell Jones, let's get it. Will Griffin is in 2026. And now all of a sudden, the quarterback room looks thick and juicy. Busted wide open. But that's not why I'm excited. I mean, it is. But that's not where it stops. We talked about it a little bit on Wednesday. Where my mouse at? Jamie French. This is still Tramell Jones, so you guys can look at his data here. Jamie French, 5-star wide receiver, currently committed to Texas. Where does Jamie French play, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, I'll tell you if you were wondering. At Mandarin High. Why is that important? Tramell Jones, 4-star quarterback from Mandarin High. Also, 5-star offensive lineman, Solomon Thomas. Here's the thing, boys. We haven't given enough credit for that offensive line room. Yeah. We only want to hate on it when it sucks, and that's what it is with the offensive line. DJ Lagway, torn hammy, all wrapped up. He needed time yesterday. Who gave him time? The line. It's coming together. It's coming together. Okay? Don't hate on it. It is what it is, baby. 400 strong. Smash like button, subscribe. Jamie French. You're talking Vernell Brown? You're talking Jamie French? The other wide receiver that was Dallas Wilson, he was there. You're going to give me 3 of them? You're going to give me 3 5-star wide receivers? Had to have a 5-star quarterback and DJ Lagway slinging him the rock? Where do I sign? $26 million. Going to be wisely spent, boys and girls. You just needed the hammer. You just needed the A-OK. And they got it. There is 400 strong and not 100 likes. It's just, I get rowdy. I get a little rowdy. 6'1", 195. 2025, you can see the flip there. Florida State, shambles. We're going to take a look at this young man's film because, by golly, Tramell Jones, 3,100 passing yards, 61 completions. Just look at him. Off the back foot, flick of the wrist. Who does he remind you of? I don't know. You tell me. Mobile in the pocket. You'll see. Looks. Steps up. I saw this throw yesterday. Yes, I did. To Elijah Badger. I did. That might have been Jamie French. I don't know. Could have been, should have been, would have been. Rolls out. Watch this. Whoop. Where's his ankles? Oh, my goodness. He just left them on the side. Snap, crackle, and pop. Oh, I love this. Watch this little zip into the pocket. The bread basket. You know what I'm saying? Just right there. You can't teach those kind of things. Those things is that baller mentality, what DJ Lagway brings. Now you're bringing it with Tramell Jones. I mean, just come on. You got Mertz passes it off to DJ. DJ passes it off to Tramell. Tramell passes it off to Will. You see what I'm saying about feels like it's been reborn here? Like there's just a breath of fresh air. Like although we didn't reset, it feels like we reset. Tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Keeps the play alive. Here's the thing. We know Lagway's going to be the guy next year. We know Lagway's going to be the guy the year after that. And Tramell Jones knows this. That's what I love even more. If you're Tramell Jones, you know that DJ's going to be the guy, but you respect that so much. And you respect the development that you're seeing. Like, I want to come be a part of this because I know when it's my turn, I'm going to be that much better. That's what you want. That's what you have to sell to these guys. And that's what gets me really fired up with this commitment here. And Will Griffin, obviously, he's 2 years out, right? So that's another thing way far down the road. Big, but again, it's not just Tramell Jones. It's what comes with it. Jamie French. Solomon Thomas. Possibly, right? These are the things. I try to get Keith Napier on. He's a busy man. He's traveling. I do want to read this from Mr. Keith Napier himself because he spoke with Naheem Offord on 3. Just a little snippet here. Just a little snippet from Naheem Offord. 5-star cornerback. Will Harris tweeted out little chess pieces. We had a couple of the sunglass emojis being tweeted out by Russ Cowboy. I figured something would be happening today. We just didn't know when. But that cornerback room, yes, it's a little thin right now, but we can all agree there has been some massive development there. Turning some heads. Naheem Offord. Here's what he had to say. They're in the picture a lot, especially with me coming down for this official visit. Actually see myself, how the atmosphere actually is, building a relationship with the coaches. He was just telling me to give them a shot, i.e. Coach Harris. I'm giving them a shot, and I actually love it down here. Here's what gets me fired up. Florida just kept recruiting me. You know what I'm saying? Give them a shot. Want them to keep them on the lookout. Like I said, there's an upside. They're trying to bring it back to the old Florida. You could see it coming. The pieces built together. I mean, spit on me. You know what I'm saying? Here's where I'm fired up because it's the timing of it all. I said this. I tried to tell Dave a few weeks ago. I go, look, I know we don't like where the recruiting class is, but if they can find a weird way to get some momentum at the right time, you can do some weird things. Here's one domino. You go land 2 5-star wide receivers, a 5-star offensive lineman, and a 5-star cornerback. You better spank me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. Better buckle up. Sorry if I'm missing the comments. I'm sorry. I'm razzled here. We got a couple of super chats. Steven Chauncey says $5. We're so back, baby. Who's next? I mean, you feel invincible. Give me the big Mo. Billy, double down. Bite on it. Hammer home. This Ole Miss game, gotta be electric. blow the roof off this dang thing. Let them know. Let them know, Lane, you ain't taking my job. And let them know, Austin, you should have thought better. You should have thought better. That's what we need to have happen. Like I said, though, I don't think we're done. But wait, there's more. I don't think we're done. I don't think we are done. Like I said, what was funny is I was sitting here trying to put a piece together, working on a video on the recruiting. Because how could you ignore what happened? The buzz, it's buzzing everywhere. My phone's buzzing all over the place because we got news from Wilfon. We got news from Corey Bender, news from these guys talking about just so much buzz. It was just so much sex appeal in regards to the recruits there this week. And I was like, oh, it's just flash, lights. That's like big. I mean, it was, how could you not turn some heads? How could you not? Fire it up, boys. 524 strong. Smash the like button, subscribe. The energy starting a resurgence back into Florida. And that's huge. That's huge. Joseph Makbach had a great visit as well. That was somebody that was, again, committed before he was something, committed before he was a 4-star recruit, then decommitted when it was in shambles. Solomon Thomas is the one that I want. You don't know how bad I want me a 5-star offensive lineman. You have no idea. No idea. November 11th, he tweeted out, not going to lie, I messed up, fire my coach, this being Solomon Thomas. Then he shortly tweeted after, with that being said, it's business at the end of the day. If you're not taking business, I don't want to talk, #gold nose. He was there this weekend. Give me Solomon Thomas. Give me the 5-star offensive lineman. Oh, you want to hear some lies? You want to hear me say things that you've never heard before in your entire life? Give me Mr. Solomon Thomas. Give me him. That's all I ask. I mean, you want to talk about wrapping me up a Christmas gift? Keith Napier just tweeted 4 minutes ago. I don't think that was in regards to Tramell Jones, because if it was, he's a little behind. It could be, maybe, want to be. Maybe there's more. I like to think there's more. Could we have, listen to me, stay with me. Could we have, do you remember the big summer splash we had last summer? You guys remember. It was like 8 commits in like 24 hours. Maybe it was 14 commits. I don't know. It's like one of those like lies that you tell like as the years go by. Like it just, the myth gets bigger and bigger. But it was iconic. It was one of the greatest weeks of all time. Now, all those decommitted. I don't care. That's not besides the point. Y'all remember what happened. Y'all remember what old Billy Napier did when he got it cooking. Well, now the man's got $26 million in his back pocket and a big W and a shiny, sexy toy, Mr. DJ Lagway. I'm telling you right now, they saw the baby saving chart. They saw that stat sheet. They saw that when Napier hit the football field, like, oh my goodness, he just saved 45 kids. That's what he just did there. And the recruits like, we have to go to Florida. Like, we have to be a part of this movement. Like, who doesn't want to save the babies? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's happening right here. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And we fired up, boys. The Billy haters. We have one on the show. I won't say his name. Punching air right now. They don't like it. They hate it. We love it. And shout out, I thought of this. Chris Dorian gets to dress up his counterpart. Finally gets to make him look like an idiot because the last 6 years he's had to dress like a clown, what have you, when we've lost to LSU. So that, I love that. We need to make sure we tune into the SEC tomorrow morning so we can see, I think it's Peter Burns, dressed like a complete tool. Like that's big in itself. Like, there's a resurgence. I mean, winning cures everything. We've been saying it all year long. I've said it for the last 6 weeks. You win, we forget about everything. You can cheat on me, spank me, punch me. Just win. Just win, baby. Aaron Land, hey, Shelton, what about Solomon Thomas? I ain't got nothing yet. Billy B37, imagine we beat Ole Miss. I mean, hey. That line's going to get thin. That line's going to get thin. It's going to get a little bit tighter as the week goes on. I'm telling you, keep your eyes and ears peeled for that one. Clinton says, you accept losers. I don't. Clinton's clearly in shambles. Clearly, like, here's my thing. I don't want to get too caught up in the chat because I'm feeling good. We're having a good time. But it's like, if you don't like what's happening and you're frustrated with Billy, like, can't you at least have some self-accountability? It's like, when things are going right, like, you're the guy at the party when we're all having a good time and you just want to focus on the negative. You know what I mean? Like, you're not wrong with your statements there, but it's like, you're just upset. Get out of your feelings. Don't worry about him, guys. It's okay. Clinton is punching there. He is. He's a little upset. He's frustrated. It's okay. It's okay. Bro, tell us about that damn hoodie. The hoodie's fresh, right? Come on, boys. Listen, I gotta look at the F on the side too, boys. I thought about it yesterday, bro. I was like, if Florida just snapped and like had a year of like throwbacks where they just use this Gator like on helmets and gears and like what, I would go poor. I'm not anti like our logo now, but I love the fight. I love Albert. Like, there's just something like I don't even think, bro. Like, the price tag, nothing, none of it matters to me. I was like, I gotta have it. Gotta have it. Like, I think about it from time to time. It's like, if Florida decided to snap and really send this logo, it would be dangerous. It would be absolutely disgusting. Okay, it would be unhealthy. It would be for a good cause, though. For a good cause. I mean, how could you not be upset? How could you not be upset? Real quick before we continue with this show. The show is, of course, brought to you by Rocket Money. Did Rocket Money find any subscriptions you forgot about, or any you paid for twice and didn't realize it? We've been talking about Rocket Money. If you guys haven't even at least checked it out by this point, like, what are we doing? At least go see what you need to do so you can help you find your unwanted cancel subscriptions. Okay, we talked about it. Some of us may have signed up for this Netflix during this Mike Tyson fight. I have way too many subscriptions that I forget to cancel. You do a little free trial, try some things. Before you know it, you're 4 months in, it's been $5 a month. You don't even do that. It's a waste of $20. You could put that away and get yourself a nice little hoodie like this. You know what I'm saying? And you can also have it has a nice little count, little spending habit. You can see when you spend too much money on a hoodie like this, to go, hey, I probably shouldn't do that again. You know what I'm saying? That's what Rocket Money allows for you to do. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using the app's features. Stop wasting your money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/hightopsports. That's rocketmoney.com/hightopsports. Let's get it. Sure. Any Jaguar fans? Brutal today. Jaguars, yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that right now. JJ says, I was on the Billy train until the A&M loss. You and me both. But man, the Tennessee, the Georgia, and LSU game, it has me thinking. He wins out. We get a top 10 recruiting class. I might sign back up for next year. Well, J&J Trucking, I mean, I think we are signed up for next year, but I hear what you're saying. I agree. There needs to be, look, when that letter came out, I was like, man, y'all better figure this thing out, because I can't go into this offseason with not good energy. Here's my thing. Here's how I function. I've told y'all this, right? I function better when things are going well. I just that's my MO. If I can't, the energy isn't there if we're not winning. I can't live in this dark shadow. Like, I'm not a complainer. I don't like to be. I can complain. Don't get it twisted. But I can't have. Look, I can pitchfork it. Like, maybe like a week or two. But then I'm like, all right, whatever. I can't do it forever. So my concern is we head into this offseason and it's just like very like, I couldn't do that. This fires me up. Like, I need to have something excited about, something to look forward to. And I get what J&J's saying. It's like, look, you give me some W's here. You give me a top recruiting class. You get sexy in the portal. Maybe you hire a badass offensive coordinator. Hey, spring game, I'm dialed in. I'm there. Spit on me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we need. And I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. You know how I know that all of us feel the same way? There's 600 strong in here right now because you are that excited. You feel the energy. You feel the momentum happening, right? Q Lee, here he is. I'll never get on the Billy and Strickland wagon. Too much poison and destruction has been done. Like that, you can't say that. Like you pinned yourself in a corner because next year when we're going to a natty queue, I'm not going to allow you to celebrate. You have now boxed yourself in. You have. That's what you have done there. You can't enjoy the victories now. You just can't. You're not allowed to. Here we go. Sunshine State University. $5 says 5-5. We 3-0 when Lagway sees 4 quarters. That's all I see. That's what I'm saying. 3-0 when Lagway plays. We're 1-0 since the letter. Texas doesn't count. Too close. We had the letter. Then we had the Todd Golden situation. We were busy last weekend, okay? We had a lot on our plate that we were handling. You know what I'm saying? That's not our fault. That's not our fault. We came ready to play this weekend. We better come ready to play this upcoming weekend. But I love it. You know what I love? I love a good win on Saturday. Carries over in a great Sunday morning coffee, and then you give me a W on Sunday afternoon. I mean, you're just talking about just giving me ammo. Then we got Champ's Corner. You know Mr. Harris is going to bring the thunder tomorrow. You know we're going to be talking about some film, talking about Jack Piper and this defensive line that had our Gators in the NFL even fired up. Zach Carter, Javon Dexter, they were shouting them boys out. That's how good it was. That's how good that performance was. And you're trying to tell me that Steve Harris ain't going to blow the roof off this thing come tomorrow? Stop it. Y'all better turn the bell on. And I told y'all today, turn the bell on. There's almost 700 strong. Smash the like button. Let's get to 200 likes before the end of the day. Before the end of the day, I love it. I agree. The whole team is behind DJ. So I also learned today too, which I've been saying the wrong thing, and that's all my fault. I swear to goodness thought that Elijah Badger had another year of eligibility. I found out today that he does not, which upsets me. Now, I've been saying it all year long. I think that position is one. I think we've got a lot of young talent with Aiden Micelle. I'm going to continue to believe that Eugene Wilson stays. I know some people think he may be out the window, but I think he stays. Andy Gina, we haven't seen too much of. Tank Hawkins. Who else we got? Obviously, Vernell Brown is coming in, but I think you can go after Elijah Badger and Shamir DK, who are basically our 1 and 2. We're transfer portal guys, so I think that position is much easier to. Not easy, but it's you get what I'm saying. There's a ton of talent that's out there, and I think like the line is very thin when it comes to wide receivers. So I'm not too concerned about that. But again, I am bummed about Badger. I was really hoping another year for him. I am thinking about doing too, is because I love Jack Piper and I love Aaron Gates, and these are guys that we know we're going to get for another year or so. About buying a couple of their jerseys to support them. One from the NIL perspective, TJ Abrams, thank you Logan, and giving a few of them away. Probably DJ Lagway too. But I love supporting these guys that are kind of like, obviously DJ Lagway's a star. So he's going to get a lot of love. But I have to get a Piper jersey, and I have to get it signed and get it framed. Like, that's where my head is at right now. Like, I'm not too usually one to kind of get worked up about that, but it's like just, I love the guy and just his energy that he plays with. Same thing with DJ. I'm looking around. I was like, all this memorabilia that I have, and I was like, I got to get some DJ stuff. Like, I got to. Like, I usually leave, and I think the orange and blue game, I'm going on that field next year, and I'm sweating my tail off, and I'm getting those guys to sign my stuff. Just going to have to be. Porto going to have some ballers. Just wait. A lot of them going to be aiming to play with Lagway. Look, I think the portal, man, we talk about it every year about being this sexy, appealing situation. And I don't think you're wrong. I think there's going to be some sex appeal to it. I think there's going to be some busts like we've had, what we've kind of dealt with as well. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of movement. I think why I don't know. Just seems like there will be. College football's fun. I don't know what to tell you. It's at a fun time right now. Sheldon, is Florida going to do Ohio State and Ole Miss and redo the roster? I don't know if they'll completely redo it, but I think they'll pull more of like an Ole Miss in the sense of like, hey, you got some good pieces. Now go double down on that on that talent. Go double down on the fact that you have a DJ Lagway. Like DJ Lagway, legitimately, with the right pieces around him and a few pieces on that defensive side, you gotta fill some holes that will be leaving. Like Marshall's gonna be gone, Jackson will be gone. Right, some pieces you got to fill in there. But it's like, look, DJ Lagway gives you a legitimate chance to do something extremely special. Great quarterback play. Changes everything. Changes everything. I don't care about the schedule. Changes everything. I don't know if you guys saw the tweet where he was like, we should really consider start talking about the Gators if they're 5 loss team being in the playoffs. That should have me rolling. And again, it's just because of how much of a gauntlet they've played through. Like, look, their 5 losses, they're not bad. I mean, Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, A&M, and Miami, none of those teams have more than 2 losses. I mean, they're all in the top, I believe. Yeah, they're all in playoff contention right now. Like the 5 teams that Florida has lost to are all technically in the playoffs right now. So if they were to win out, and then they would have a win against Ole Miss, who's also in the playoff contention, it'd be funny. I know it's crazy. I'm not saying that it is, but it is crazy. What are your thoughts? What are our chances on French? You got to think they increase. I think Jamie even said it himself. He goes, "Look, I really would like to play in Florida. He's committed to Texas. I think he wants to stay close to home. I think Miami's going to make some runs. They'll probably throw a big bag. That's what they typically tend to do. But look, with what Badger did last night and what DJ Lagway looked like, I don't think there's any promise. Cam Ward's going to be gone. So you're not selling a product for Miami like Florida is. And now your teammate, Jamie French, is going to be there as well, too. You got to like your chances. You've got to like your chances. And if you're Billy, you got to get out of that. I'm not paying for stuff. Go pay for it. You got to dial it in. You got to dial it in. That would be a massive pick. Massive pickup with Jamie French. You give me Jamie French and Solomon Thomas. I mean, for the ones that aren't bought in, how you'd be crazy to be not to be. That'd be huge. Gums, yeah, George Gums. I would love if George Gums come back. That's another jersey I would love to get. Another jersey I would love to get. Well, look, I wasn't planning on doing this live show. I was working on a recruiting piece. This was much better than a recruiting piece, though. This gave me the foundation to have a good recruiting piece talk. So that's good. Fantastic Sunday. Just so you guys kind of aware, if you guys are joining the show and love what you're getting. Tomorrow morning, we'll have our Monday mashup live at 9:35. Then, of course, live at 8:05 with Mr. Stephen Harris for Champs Corner. I mean, what more could you not possibly want? I've got some Gator memorabilia down here that I need to give away. We've got a few that we're going to give away for selling the shirts, but I got a few more. So with the holidays coming up, I love to give away and do those things to give back to all of you guys that continuously support this show and call in and show your love. It means the absolute world to me. And I always wish I could do more. We're also working on finding a family in Cedar Key. We've got some connections there. A lot of you guys donated. I think it's right around $1,000 for Save the South. So all you guys that bought the shirts and supported and donated, thank you so much. But I don't want you to think that I forgot about it. We're working on it. I have we're going to connect with the church there to see what's going on. So they're starting to get a little more stable, right? So they're able to do those things. Give me your hoodie. Maybe I go get a hoodie too. Go get an extra one. I'll go get a large, kind of a nice one, and give it the hoodie away. It's a possibility. It's an expensive hoodie, but it's fresh. $5. Jimbo SEC says, what was at the game last night? Loud, electric. Rewatched the game 3 times today. Go freaking Gators. I love that. I love that. It's it's a good time when you just enjoy watching a good game. You enjoy watching a good game. Go Gators. Are you giving away the hoodie? I mean, what's up, bro? You guys love the hoodie. I love it. I love it. I love this hoodie. It's by far my number one hoodie that I have in my collection. What I'm pumped about is I have a bunch of cool stuff from my grandpa, right? Like cool Gator stuff. My son, if he better be a Gator fan, is going to be swimming in some swag. Swimming in some swag. Boys and girls, I love you. You're going to make me bust. Maybe we go live again because we land another one. Just got 3 Lagway hoodies for me, my son, and grandson, Steve Blocker. Hell yeah. Go check out DJ Lagway stuff. His stuff is incredible, too. It's just like this, honestly, and you're supporting DJ Lagway. So go check that out. I can pull up the website. It's some sexy gear. Go check it out, boys and girls. Is Brian Kelly on the hot seat? His buyout is $60 million. Keep the bell turned on. We could have another one, boys. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Don't take it for word, but if we do, we'll be dialed in. Hoodied up, suited up. I love y'all. Smash the like button, subscribe. Let's go Gators, boys.